AI is streamlining traditional administrative work, such as managing calendars, processing data, and analyzing meetings. So, from my own personal experiences, have used AI to draft communications, distill complex meeting notes into actionable insights, and generate thoughtful content on very tight timelines. These tools haven't just made my work faster, they've made it significantly smarter. But AI isn't just about making life easier. It's changing what is expected of EAs today. Today, we're often the first to adopt new platforms, the ones who ensure consistency across teams, and the behind-the-scene orchestrators helping both people and systems work within sync. By developing a deeper understanding of AI and its business application, I've been able to support my department's digital transformations in ways that are both practical as well as human-centered. Being proactive in learning about AI, whether through hands-on use, internal discussions, or self-directed research, has helped me grow in my role and become a resource for others navigating a similar challenge. AI hasn't replaced what I do, it's actually elevated it. And rather than viewing these changes as a threat, I see them as an opportunity to expand our influence as well as our impact. This presentation shares a journey I've taken from manually managing workflows at the very start of my career to now playing a role in driving digital initiatives. It highlights how EAs are uniquely positioned to lead through change, not by being tech experts, but by serving as connectors, communicators, as well as the champion of innovation. My entry into the world of AI wasn't a sudden leap. It was a steady, curious, and deliberate evolution. Today, I'm proud not only to support leadership at Canada Goose, but to play an active role in shaping the digital backbone of our organization. So I thought I would do a quick introduction. I'm sure everyone already knows somewhat a little bit about the background of AI, but I thought it'd be interesting to kind of deep dive on this. So artificial intelligence is the ability for machines to simulate human intelligence. So what that exactly means is that a computer or a system can do things that normally require a human brain. So this examples include understanding languages, recognizing images, solving problems, or even making decisions. Imagine this for a moment. A machine that not only follows instructions, but can also learn, adapt, as well as improve. That's the essence of AI. Unlike traditional programming, where you tell a computer exactly what to do, AI systems learn from data. For example, if you show an AI thousands of photos of cats and dogs, it'll eventually learn to tell the difference. And this is without anyone writing an explicit rule like, if it has whiskers, it's a cat. It's not about pre-programming everything. It's about allowing the machine the ability to infer, understand, and even surprise us with its learning. Think about this, though. AI is becoming more than just a tool. It's an extension of our own capabilities. We're seeing AI in tools we use every single day, like voice assistants, predictive text, facial recognition, and even recommendations within our Netflix accounts. It's a quiet engine that becomes a convenience of modern life, seamlessly integrated into our smartphones, laptops, and even our homes. But it's also powering bigger innovations, like self-driving cars, fraud detection systems, and even personalized medicine. But here's the thing we often overlook. This isn't just about technology replacing people. It's about the ability to amplify human potential. With AI, we now have tools that make us smarter, faster, and more capable of handling complex challenges. Think of AI as not a competitor, but as a collaborator. The goal isn't to copy human behavior, but rather to enhance it. AI isn't here to replace us. It's here to help us think faster, work smarter, and solve problems in ways we never thought possible. We're in the early stages of partnership that has the potential to redefine what humans are truly capable of. So let me share a few examples that many of us have either heard or used firsthand. So the top one, ChatGPT. So this is a conversational AI that can answer questions, write content, help with coding, and even role play scenarios. It's like having a super smart assistant you can talk to and is available 24/7. Imagine the hours of work it can save, or the creativity it can unlock. But let's pause and reflect on this. What happens when AIs get better at understanding nuance, empathy, and even humor? What are the ethical implications when these systems begin to feel more like real people than tools? Midjourney, an AI that turns written prompts into stunning digital art. Type in something like a futuristic city at sunset, and Midjourney creates it within seconds. No design skills are required. AI is now unlocking creativity in entirely new ways, taking the role of an artist and allowing anyone to create. But here's a question I often find myself asking. What does this mean for human artistry? Is AI just a tool, or will it eventually become a co-creator? Can machines be artists, or is there something uniquely human about that expression? And finally, Grammarly. So Grammarly uses AI to improve your writing in real time. It checks grammar and spelling, but it also goes far beyond that, suggesting tone change, clarity improvement, and even rewording for better flow. It's a great example of AI as a personal writing coach, helping people communicate more effectively at work, school, and beyond. But consider this. As AI becomes better at understanding context and tone, does it risk losing the human touch? When is it too much? How much of our unique voice will we be willing to surrender to an AI system? AI is already an integral part of our lives, is shaping industries, refining our habits, and influencing the way we interact with the world. But as we move forward, we must ask ourselves, how can we not just use AI, but also leverage it to innovate, solve problems, and unlock new possibilities? How can we balance the awe and excitement of AI's potential with the caution of its ethical challenges? This isn't just a technological shift, it's a human one. So let's take a moment to reflect on how we, as individuals and organizations, can use AI not to just keep up with the future, but to lead in a way that benefits us all. The possibilities are endless, and the questions are just beginning. So why is AI relevant now? So I really chalk this up into three categories. So number one, rapid technological advancements. So AI isn't new, but what has changed is the speed and scale of the recent progress. Advances in computing power, especially those through cloud technologies, GPUs and TPUs, have unlocked training capabilities that were simply out of reach just a few short years ago. It feels like we've crossed a threshold. We're no longer asking if AI is possible. We're exploring just how far it can go. Take transformers, like the ones behind GPT-4. They've completely changed the game. These models can now understand context, they can understand nuance, and complex relationships across long pieces of text. That's most likely why chatbots feel more human now, and why an AI can generate lifelike images or videos from just a single prompt. What really stands out to me is how quickly these tools have moved from impressive demos to real everyday utility. We stopped asking if AI can help and started asking how to use it meaningfully. That's a major shift. And as these tools get more powerful and start shaping entire industries, not just supporting them, we're seeing something truly transformative unfold. The second one is real world impacts across industries. So it's incredible how quickly AI has become essential within the business world. It's starting to feel like a new kind of infrastructure. You plug it in and everything runs just slightly smoother, faster, as well as smarter. The first obvious use is automation. AI takes care of routine tasks like scheduling meetings or reviewing documents, which frees up times for the teams to focus on the more important work. Tools like robotic process automation and AI-powered chatbots are already saving time as well as cutting significant costs. But where it really gets interesting is in its decision making. AI isn't just about improving how things run, it's helping to predict demand, catch fraud, diagnose medical conditions, and guide next steps in complex processes. These aren't just small improvements. They're major shifts that are giving businesses a real competitive edge. What excites me most is seeing AI move into industries we once thought were too human to automate, like healthcare, law, and finance. These are fields where experience really matters. And now AI is becoming a trusted partner, helping professionals make smarter and more informed decisions. It's quickly becoming the backbone of modern businesses, and we're just getting started. The final one is widespread adoption and integration. So this wave of AI feels a little bit different, mainly because it's a bit more personal. It's part of our everyday lives now, quietly running in the background to make things a little easier. At work, it's built into the tools we already use, helping us communicate, stay organized, and manage our time. We don't really think about using AI. It's just there, supporting how we work as well as collaborate. So what really stands out to me is how comfortable we become with using it. We've moved from being curious about AI to making it part of our daily routines. That sense of familiarity is what's fueling its momentum. Just like smartphones becoming second nature, AI is starting to feel the same way, and we're working with it in ways we never imagined. But it also brings up a very important question. How do we make sure AI reflects our values and strengthens the human sides of what we do, rather than just replacing it? The choices we make now matter, and it's up to us to shape the path ahead. So I thought I would take a little bit of time to go through kind of AI and me and how I use AI within my day-to-day position. So as an EA, one of the biggest challenges that I oversee or that I face is time management. No matter how meticulously I plan something, it seems like my to-do list is always growing instead of shrinking. On any given day, I might be juggling calendar coordinations, travel planning, event logistics, team communications, and more. And this is usually all before lunchtime. The demands of the role are constantly shifting. Meetings get rescheduled, urgent requests arise without warning, and I'm often supporting multiple stakeholders. One minute, I might be crafting a formal announcement for leadership. The next, I'm organizing catering for an office event. Then I'm editing a deck that's due in 10 minutes while trying to get ahead of next week's newsletter. It's a mental switching that's between different tasks and priorities that can be the most exhausting. Personally, I thrive in a fast-paced environment, but eventually I realized I needed smarter tools to help manage the workload. That's when I began to explore AI as a productivity partner. These tools have transformed my day-to-day responsibilities, helping me to become more effective without sacrificing quality or creativity. At the heart of my AI toolkit is Microsoft Copilot. As Canada Goose is a Microsoft shop, we operate entirely within the Microsoft ecosystem. We use Outlook, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Teams, as well as Dynamics 365. Copilot integrates seamlessly with these tools, making it my go-to AI platform for streamlining work. For example, in Outlook, Copilot helps me quickly summarize long email threads, highlight action items, and even suggest responses. This alone has saved me countless hours that would otherwise be spent sifting through emails. In Word, Copilot makes formatting documents a breeze. It can even help with tone adjustments, or even make a report more concise. PowerPoint is another area where Copilot has been invaluable. When I'm tasked with creating a presentation, Copilot generates outlines from raw notes, helps me create slides with relevant content, and even suggests design layouts. This level of efficiency is possible because Copilot works across all of our Microsoft applications, and it offers a seamless experience no matter which Microsoft tool I'm using. But Copilot isn't the only tool in my arsenal. ChatGPT has been a game changer for writing tasks. Writing internal updates, executive emails, or content for team events used to take up a huge portion of my day. ChatGPT helps me quickly generate first drafts for emails, event announcements, or even team newsletters. For example, when organizing a team happy hour, I use ChatGPT to draft the event invitation, add a little bit of humor, and even suggest a catchy subject line, all within seconds. Personally, I still review everything, but ChatGPT makes it so much faster to get started. It's not just a tool for writing, though. I've also used it to brainstorm ideas for team building activities, draft icebreaker questions for meetings, and even generate creative cocktail names for events. When I'm short on time or inspiration, ChatGPT gives me the creative spark I need to continue moving forward. Another tool that has greatly improved my productivity is DeepSeek, which tackles the overwhelming amount of information I regularly deal with. Whether it's a meeting summary, a project brief, or a long email chain, I don't always have the time to read everything in fine detail. DeepSeek quickly extracts key information and summarizes it for me, helping me make more informed decisions without needing to comb through lengthy documents. For example, when I receive a detailed project update, I can use DeepSeek to get a concise summary of the most important points, such as deadlines, action items, as well as key deliverables. This saves me time and ensures that I stay focused on what matters most. For design-related tasks, Canva AI has become an essential part of my workflow. As an EA, I frequently create visual content for internal communication, whether that's newsletters, event invitations, or digital signage. While I used to spend a lot of the time manually building layouts or waiting on design support, Canva AI now helps me move from concept to completion much faster. The AI-powered magic design feature allows me to upload content or even just type a few ideas, and it instantly generates polished templates tailored directly to my needs. For example, when putting together a promotional graphic for a themed office event, Canva AI suggested layouts and color schemes that align perfectly with the event's tone. It's also incredibly useful for quickly mocking up presentations or social media visuals with professional polish, all without any needed advanced design skills. Canva AI has given me more freedom and speed, allowing me to maintain brand consistency while still being agile. Most recently, we've begun investing in AI-powered hardware to elevate how we work. Within our digital and technology department, we've recently introduced Meta and Ray-Ban smart glasses. These glasses not only have built-in audio and camera functions, but they're also integrated with Meta AI. You can use your voice to spark creativity, gather information, and even control the glasses simply by saying, "Hey Meta." Meta AI can translate languages on the go, simplify daily tasks, scan QR codes, or even note and recall information for use later. I've personally used these glasses pretty extensively in my role, from recording presentations hands-free to referencing on-the-spot information while on the move. Our Chief Digital Officer is deeply committed to staying ahead of the curve, and this investment reflects a belief that AI hardware is the next frontier in how we interact, learn, as well as create in real time. The combination of these tools has significantly improved my efficiency. By automating repetitive tasks, streamlining workflows, and enhancing creative output, I've saved hours each week that can now be allocated to a higher value activity. This includes strategic planning, working more closely with the leadership, or just improving internal communications. Tasks that once felt rushed or rather mundane are now more polished and thoughtful, all thanks to the support of my AI tools. Additionally, these tools have allowed me to reclaim my sense of flow in the workspace. I no longer feel like I'm constantly reacting to last-minute requests or simply trying to catch up. AI has enabled me to anticipate needs and plan more proactively, which helps reduce stress and decision fatigue. I now have the time and the mental space to think more strategically, innovate, and improve my existing processes. In summary, AI has not replaced my role as an EA, but it has certainly amplified it. With the help of the tools I just outlined, I become more efficient, creative, and strategic in my work. These tools help me to tackle tasks with greater speed and accuracy, allowing me to deliver higher quality results while maintaining a healthy work-life balance. I'm no longer overwhelmed by my large to-do list, and I have more time to focus on the bigger picture. It's not about doing more, it's about doing it smarter. And that's the true power of AI in my day-to-day work. So I thought it'd be a little bit of a fun midway through this presentation to do a quick demo on ChatGPT. So I'm just going to quickly stop sharing my screen. I'm going to start sharing ChatGPT, and I'm going to just run through a couple prompts.
In the meantime, if anybody have any questions, feel free to speak it up or type in the chats.
So I'm going to showcase how AI can assist with a variety of tasks, enhancing productivity and making complex time decisions, sensitive decisions a lot easier. So whether it's navigating global business etiquette, planning a high impact corporate event, or even just simply drafting a polished communication for leadership, I'm going to show you how AI and more specifically ChatGPT can be your strategic partner. So the first prompt, my executive is traveling to Singapore. Give me a cultural cheat sheet for business etiquette, greetings, as well as dining norms. So as executives frequently travel to different parts of the world, understanding local culture is essential for building strong relationships as well as closing deals. Singapore is a global business hub with a rich multicultural background, and business etiquette can vary significantly from what we're used to. Here's how AI can help create a quick yet comprehensive cultural cheat sheet for your executive to navigate these crucial social nuances. So as you can see, it quickly spit out greetings and first impressions, general business etiquette, dining etiquette, as well as cultural notes. So second prompt, create a themed holiday event plan for a corporate office with 175 people. So planning a large-scale corporate event can definitely be daunting, but with the right theme, it can become an unforgettable experience for everyone involved. Whether it's aligning with corporate values, promoting team building, or simply just having fun, a well-planned event can leave a lasting impression. As you can see, AI seamlessly generate a creative, detailed plan that's tailored to the needs of a large team. So it goes everywhere from activities to food and drinks, as well as giveaways and prizes. And the final prompt is write a polished email to the department, inviting them to a leadership Q&A session. So as you can see, ChatGPT quickly delivers a professional, well-structured email that saves time and maintains a polished tone. This is especially helpful when I'm juggling multiple priorities or need a second pair of eyes for tone as well as clarity. You can even refine the tone. You can ask it to make it more casual, more formal, or even just tailor it to a specific audience, all within seconds. It's like having a communication assistant on demand. With just a few simple prompts, we've shown how AI can add value to critical areas of your day-to-day work, from cultural awareness to event planning and communication. Imagine the time saved and the impact made when these are streamlined and executed flawlessly. So I'll just pull back up my slides.
Yeah, and we have one question.
Sure.
What are your thoughts on ChatGPT versus Grok?
To be honest, I haven't really used Grok all too much, so I can't really comment on that. I've used ChatGPT since it first launched back in 2022, and it's kind of just been the sole platform that I've used for AI, with DeepSeek as well. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't really have too much experience with Gronk that I can make a fair comparison between the two. So now that we've seen AI in action, it's clear how powerful these tools can be used in transforming our work. But with great power comes great responsibility. As we embrace AI, we must be mindful of risks like overdependence, job displacement, data privacy, as well as biases. These are real-world challenges we must address as we move forward, integrating AI thoughtfully while keeping our values as well as our human judgment at the forefront. So the first risk, that, in my opinion, I believe is the most, one of the top ones, is an overdependence on AI. So AI tools are becoming integral to our work, but excessive reliance can definitely erode our key human skills. Some of these skills include critical thinking, creativity, as well as problem solving. If we defer entirely to AI outputs, we risk losing the ability to question information or engage critically with challenges. AI should enhance human abilities, not replace them. We must stay actively involved in our work, using AI as a thought partner, not a final authority. We must preserve empathy, judgment, and social understanding to keep our work both meaningful as well as impactful. Job displacement. So AI can automate routine tasks, and this definitely raises some concerns about job displacement, especially in industries where automation has led to recent downsizing. However, research suggests that roles will evolve rather than disappear, with AI handling low-level work and creating space for a higher value, human-centric tasks. Transitioning to this future will require planning, employee training, and a culture embracing change. But it's an empowering opportunity to focus on innovation, strategy, as well as creativity. Data privacy. AI systems rely on data, including sensitive personal information, which creates significant privacy risks. If data is mishandled, it can end up in unintended places, especially when third-party platforms are involved. Compliance with privacy laws like GDPR as well as PIPEDA is essential. But beyond that, we have an ethical obligation to treat data with care. A useful mental exercise is imagining AI as a stranger outside of the company. If you wouldn't share sensitive data with them, do not share it with the AI system. A lack of accountability. AI systems are often opaque in how they generate outputs. This makes it difficult to pinpoint accountability when mistakes or biased results occur. In higher stake industries, this lack of clarity can have some serious consequences. Organizations must implement clear accountability frameworks, ensuring AI is never the sole decision maker, especially when the outcomes can have significant consequences. The cost of AI. While AI promises efficiency as well as productivity, it does come with a significant financial cost, both an upfront as well as an ongoing cost. Developing or adopting AI requires infrastructure investments in infrastructure, software, as well as specialized talent. Moreover, AI systems require continuous refinement to maintain accuracy, and this typically adds to the long-term operational costs. Organizations should approach AI strategically, starting with small pilots and then scaling only when the business case is clear. And finally, algorithmic bias. A major challenge with AI is algorithmic bias. AI systems can sometimes reflect or even amplify existing biases in society, and this can lead to unfair or discriminatory outcomes, especially in areas such as hiring or healthcare. To address this, we need diverse training data and a multidisciplinary approach that includes technologists and the communities impacted by these systems. Fairness needs to be built into the design process from the start, not something we check after the fact. And if a system doesn't, in fact, produce a biased result, we must speak up and act accordingly. After reviewing these risks, it's clear that a policy isn't just a formality. It's essential to using AI responsibly. A good policy acts as a guardrail. It helps employees understand data handling, acceptable use cases, and ethical expectations. It also ensures that AI aligns with our values while providing practical guidance for decision making. A policy ensures we navigate AI's potential thoughtfully, safely, and in line with our values. It's a strategic tool that protects not only the company's interests, but also the privacy and security of those that we serve. So I thought I would wrap this up with kind of what I think the future of AI is going to be within the executive assistant role. So hyper automation of administrative tasks. So in the near future, AI will automate nearly everything within the routine administrative work. But this goes far beyond sending meeting invites or nudging for approvals. AI will learn our patterns and preferences, anticipate needs, and even make decisions on our behalf. For example, if your executive always meets with a specific team on Monday mornings, AI will automatically schedule it. No more manual coordination or back and forth with calendars. For someone like me, who's constantly juggling multiple tasks, this shift feels like a huge relief. It allows me to step away from the details and focus on more strategic thinking. Instead of managing every little task, I'll be overseeing a smarter, more intuitive process, freeing up time and energy while helping prevent burnout. It's not just about automation, it's about empowerment. Enhance decision support with AI-powered insights. AI will also elevate the way we support decision making. It can sift through vast amounts of organizational data, performance metrics, industry trends, and team updates, and then translate into a clear, actionable summary for leaders. Imagine walking into a meeting with a dynamic dashboard that highlights risks, flags opportunities, and tailors contents to discussion, all in real time. Personally, this feels more like gaining a powerful co-pilot. It takes the pressure off having to compile or interpret complex data quickly and lets me focus on helping my executives make smarter decisions faster. With AI handling the deep dives, I can step into context, recommendations, as well as a strategic lens. Predictive as well as personalized assistance. So in my opinion, this is where AI really starts to feel like true magic. It won't just follow commands, it will anticipate what's needed. Based on habits, preferences, and even emotional cues, AI might suggest scheduling a break after a long day, prioritize emails by tone and urgency, or adapt drafts to match your executive's communication style. This evolution has made my job more intuitive, more human. I won't be reacting to problems, I'll be staying ahead of them. It creates a more synchronized relationship between me, the AI, and my executive. And best of all, it gives me more time to focus on what matters most, building relationships and adding value in uniquely human ways. Seamless cross-platform integration. So right now, our work is fairly fragmented. I'm jumping between apps, systems, and communication tools. In the future, AI will serve as a central connector, pulling data from email, calendar, project boards, and travel tools all into one smart interface. From my perspective, this is going to be a huge time saver as well as an overall stress reducer. Having everything visible in one place means less toggling, fewer delays, and a much smoother workflow. I'll spend less time tracking things down and more times moving things forward. It's about operating a unified system that helps me be faster, smarter, and above more proactive. AI is a strategic partner in team as well as culture management. With administrative tasks off of our plates, there's more space to lean into the people side of the role. AI can help monitor a team's sentiment, surface feedback trends, and even offer nudges to boost morale or recognize performance. It can flag patterns that point to burnout or disengagement, and this allows me to act early. This is where I see my role growing in meaning. I'll be better equipped to foster culture, support communications, and guide teams through change. While AI provides the data, the emotional intelligence and leadership remains human, and that's exactly where I want to be. And finally, ethical stewardship and human-centered leadership. As I mentioned previously, with great technological power comes great responsibility. As AI becomes more embedded in our work, we also have a duty to ensure it is used ethically. This can be done by protecting privacy, eliminating biases, and promoting transparency. I see myself playing a key role in this. It's not just about using AI, it's about shaping how it's used. By partnering with both legal, IT, as well as privacy teams, I can help set boundaries that ensure fairness and protect people. I truly believe that trust in AI starts with the responsible humans behind it. In conclusion, the future of the EA role will be shaped by AI, but in the end, it'll be defined by us. As AI takes on the heavy lifting, we'll be free to focus on the work that's uniquely human, building trust, providing strategic guidance, and fostering strong organization cultures. Personally, I'm energized by this potential. I see myself evolving into both a power user and a steward of AI. I'll be leveraging its strengths while ensuring it serves people and not the other way around. It's an exciting time to be in this role, and I can't wait to see how much more we'll accomplish with the right tools as well as the right mindset. So I want to thank you so much for your time and attention today. I hope this presentation did more than just inform. I hope it provided a glimpse into the exciting, ever evolving future of my profession and maybe even sparked a few ideas of your very own. But before we part ways, I want to share something a little magical. While I designed and created all the PowerPoint slides myself, AI played a major role in shaping the journey you've just seen. From helping draft the narrative and refine the script to curating visuals and generating supporting content, AI was a creative collaborator all behind the scenes. To me, that's incredibly powerful, not just because it streamlined the process or saved time, but because it elevated what I could create. It gave me the room to explore new angles, iterate faster, and turn a concept into something truly meaningful. And this is all without sacrificing my personal voice or my vision. And that's the real promise of AI, not to replace us, but to amplify what we can do, to be a creative partner, a thought partner, a spark. So when we talk about the future, this isn't a far off idea. It's already here. We're interacting with it. We're being shaped by it. And most importantly, we're shaping it right back. That's what excites me most. We're not just witnesses to change, we're architects of it. The tools are in our hands, the canvas is wide open. And what we build next depends on our imagination, our intention, and our courage to explore. So let's keep questioning, let's keep creating, let's keep pushing the boundaries. The future is already unfolding, and I can't wait to shape it with all of you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Michael, for such an inspirational talk. And now we'll be opening the floor to any questions anyone might have. You can feel free to open your mic or type into the chat. We have one question. Which AI would I use to ask what is the best flight option for lowest price and the best time to arrive before from city to city? Can AI search through multiple airlines and flight times to give me the best option to book? If so, which AI would I use? It's a long question.
That is a great question, actually. So that's actually something I haven't used before. So there is a tool that I use within Canada Goose's ecosystem. It's a platform called Agencia. And it's a platform that is run by American Express. So they actually do have an AI tool embedded within the Agencia platform that does allow me, it's kind of like a centralized platform where I can search multiple dates as well as multiple airlines to kind of get the best price. I am curious though, if I do input this into ChatGPT, I am curious to see if it will generate. And I see someone's asking about sending a link. I believe the link to the Agencia, that's is mainly going to be a corporate-wide enterprise application. So unfortunately, most likely will not be public facing. It's kind of like a subscription tier. So I can kind of walk through one more little demo here, and I'll just share my screen one more time because I did actually just input this into ChatGPT to kind of see what it can output. So exactly what you asked, I inputted. I asked it what is the best flight option for lowest price and the best time to arrive. So obviously you would just need to input a couple additional information. Sometimes it gives you more than one option on what the best response is, and then because the AI is machine learning, it'll take the information that you feed it, and then we'll be able to create smarter responses in the future. So ChatGPT looks like it can help with that. It just needs some additional information. So we can do a quick example here. So we'll do departure city is Toronto. That's where I'm from. Destination city can be New York City. And then we'll put in the departure date. Let's say Friday, April 25th. Any airline can do, but I prefer Canadian Air Canada. So after just a couple minutes, it does kind of provide some of the best options. It looks like it doesn't provide straight down to the actual timing, which I think kind of the question is asking for. But it does give a real good baseline of kind of what the best option and where to book as well. Any other questions?
We have one question says how would Team Cal AI leverage those AI tools to provide better user experience?
Do you want to take that one or does Raj want to take that one?
Yes, so I can take that one. So TeamCal AI, what we do is like we use ChatGPT to kind of understand, what you're asking, and we have created an AI assistant, which you can say like, "Hey, schedule meeting with Michael and Jillian tomorrow at 2 p.m." And in just that one line, it will find out everything, all your calendar information, schedule the meeting in the calendar, put it in there, and everything. So that's what TeamCal does. And any specific question do you have? TeamCal is also a platform, where you can create a group of people from internal and external stakeholders, and then you can schedule meeting whenever you want. So there are two components to the TeamCal AI. One is the whole platform, and you can share these links just like Calendly, but think about like for the company, for multiple people, not just one-on-one booking. So that's how TeamCal AI works.
All right, thank you. And we have Mira asking, can you send that link? Do you refer to the link about Agencia or which link? Oh, I guess she's not here. Okay. Yeah. I have one question.
Sure.
How would you guide EAs who are new to, for example, like a tool, for like a step-to-step approach and to integrate into their workflows?
Yeah, so I think probably the best response to this question would be to remain curious. I think, a lot of us kind of get into a certain headspace when it comes to AI. I know there's a lot of concerns about AI eventually replacing like the role as an executive assistant. But I guess my recommendation to any new individual that's starting out in my profession, which is stay curious, and even just start out like exploring some of the free platforms. So I know a lot of the AI systems, they have multi-tiered. So either you can usually sign up at like a free tier and start out. So if it's not something that you're looking to invest early on within your career, I would definitely recommend trying some of the free options at first and kind of just playing out and kind of just learning the prompts and learning how to use them and integrate them into your day to day.
So,
Okay.
so Michael, I have one question. You said like scheduling is like one main part of your task every day. So have you tried any of the AI scheduling tool online there?
I have not as of yet.
Okay.
It
All
is
right.
definitely on my radar, but to be perfectly candid, I haven't used an
Okay.
actual scheduling platform as of yet. But that doesn't mean that I'm not exploring or eventually is going to be exploring because I do think that that is going to be like the next step in my
Anybody in the attendees, have you guys like used any of the AI scheduling tool?
Well, where I work, we're heavily a Microsoft shop. So with Copilot and Teams and Outlook, they have some really cool built-in features, at least to if you try and schedule a meeting, it will automatically like come up and tell you that, hey, these are people are available, these people aren't. But that's the extent of scheduling that I've used those kinds of because we're Microsoft within work. So personally, I mean it's a Google Cal, so but yeah.
I see. So just Google Cal or Outlook Cal. Okay. And I think Gail is asking like, what are some names of AI scheduling tool? So AI scheduling tool like, Chili Piper or Team Cal AI or uh, Calendly probably a lot of people use for one-on-one booking. Motion is there. So those are some of the, AI scheduling tool if you have used that one. And I think Jillian, do you have like a video you want to show?
Uh, yes. We have a quick under 1 minute video. In the meantime, does anyone else have any questions? If you do, feel free to type in the chat as we watch the video just to thank our sponsors.
Meetings, rescheduling, time zones. It's a mess. But what if scheduling was effortless? Business leaders, executive assistants, and teams waste hours coordinating meetings. Introducing TeamCal AI, a complete team scheduling platform for teams, partners, clients, and customers. Schedule meetings in seconds across time zones. Create groups with vendors and clients for seamless scheduling. Share booking links with multiple stakeholders. TeamCal AI comes with Adi, a digital scheduling assistant. Adi understands your calendar, finds the best time, and schedules automatically. Simply ask Adi to schedule, reschedule, or check availability via voice or chat. No more back and forth emails. Whether on Slack, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, or on your phone, TeamCal AI works where you do. Imagine a productive day at work. Try TeamCal AI today.
Uh, that's the video. All right. If
Thank you,
nobody else,
Jillian. Hopefully, some of you guys were asking what Team Cal AI can do, got an idea about that, and feel free to sign up for a trial. And wonderful session, Michael. Very informative, very detailed. I was not expecting that much, but it was very informative. I hope all of you got like enough information from that and from his experience. Yes, back to you, Jillian.
Yeah, and that's the end of our presentation. I'll be sending out the slides to everyone, and feel free to connect with Mike. And thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you, Mike. Have a wonderful day.